Was the food good?
Each one of you individually just talk to me real quick.
I gotta give you the name of the spot. It was good. Yo, what's up?
Hello.
One more time.
Hey.
He's so chill. Are you always this chill?
Yeah.
Yo.
yeah.
Oh my god,
That's
it's amazing.
just how I am.
I wish I could be like that.
We're good. So, you ready?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. 3, 2.
Como vai? It's another edition of the Super Peacock Podcast. It is I, Polo Parata, with young GK. With how you doing, GK?
I'm all right.
With a guest that we won't announce yet, but you see her, and she's awesome. Anyway, how are you doing, GK?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
You know, this episode you're supposed to say something else. Remember?
Yeah. At the end of the episode.
The end of the episode. So are you getting ready?
Yeah, I guess I could do that this week.
Okay. But I just want to start the show off with we have for all, I just wanted to explain this because I did explain this on the last unboxing, but for all the guests of season 1, we have a lovely sweater that they will have, and you have your sweater. I want you to show the people what this wonderful sweater is going to be, and all our guests will get this sweater. We have to start this off with a bang.
So
Oh, yeah.
This is TTK drew this, right?
Yes.
And why do I know TTK? He drew what for Complex?
Not Complex, but maybe did for Complex. It's another brand he used to draw for.
You know,
Show him the back too.
TTK reminds me of it's like a white guy that draws like those cartoons for New Yorker.
Yeah.
He has like a very very to himself style. So kind of
Show him the back. So the back is done by our friend who did the logo, Emilio Art World on Instagram. Yeah. So that's the sweater that our 10 guests will get.
and I'm getting one, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You definitely get one. You're getting the smallest one, actually.
Oh, damn.
Next time I get to do a tag, right?
Yeah. So do you like it?
I do.
Thoughts?
I
I
love
do.
it. I think it's dope. It kind of reminds me of the Power Rangers. I was like obsessed with Power Rangers.
Well, that guy on there is actually me as Judge Dredd, just to let you guys know.
Okay.
So, yes, I am Super P.
Super B.
Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. And yes, we do have a guest. She models. She also does music. She has something coming out February 5th. I'm not going to tell you guys. She's going to tell you. Yeah. Chantae Vetrice.
Yes. What up, you guys?
How you doing? Oi.
I'm good. Just maintaining through COVID like everybody else, but I'm good.
Mm-hmm. So that's usually one of my first questions. So how are you dealing with COVID?
When COVID hit, I just switched over my management team. So I was in the middle of, recording some tracks and super excited, but unfortunately I had to kind of shut down. I wasn't able to go to the studios. So the way that I pivoted was I created my own home studio. So I bought all the equipment and I've been essentially kind of producing myself. I'm starting to make my own beats, which is really cool too. So
nice.
I'm just trying to be as independent as I can be as an artist, because realistically we don't know when things are gonna really go back to the way they used to. Yeah. So.
Yeah, because even with me, I started doing a lot of podcasting in the house, and I got all my equipment now. I got all types of gadgets and microphones and cameras and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I would have never, accelerated that. I would have just kept on coming to a studio.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh has a nice studio. It's awesome.
Yes, it's nice.
But you need to have your own equipment too, and I'll have everything. So I'm ready to go.
That's dope.
But yeah. So basically, well, my first question is, so how did you get into music and stuff like that? Because when I met you, I didn't know you was doing music.
Really?
I thought you was more like doing the modeling type and, doing print ads and stuff like that. I mean, I know you do. I've seen some of the stuff. I mean, but that's just all I knew. I didn't know the other
Right.
side until.
I think when you and I met, at that time I was working with some of my people down in Atlanta for music.
Right.
So I was in the beginning stages of my career, like trying to create my image and who I am as an artist. So I was always going down there to record.
Right.
I wasn't like releasing material. I was just in the studio, heavy recording, writing, networking. But the way I started out in music, I mean, I've been in music my entire life. My dad was in the business as a manager, so I kind of got to see it firsthand. But I think when I was living in Atlanta, like back in 2007, I'm like dating myself. 2007, I really just kind of put myself out there, and you know, that's when I like really started. So
you've been doing it for quite a while.
Yeah.
Because I think the first thing I saw that you did was it was a video, that video you have on YouTube. Is it Vain or?
I have 3 videos.
You have 3? But I'm trying to think which one. I saw one. I don't think it's Vain. I've heard the Vain song. And
was
then,
it Your Loss?
I think it could be your
Yeah,
Loss.
I did that in the Hamptons. So that was like supposed to be my breakout record at the time. When I was working with a production company in Atlanta. Unfortunately, things didn't really go as planned. So I had to switch my management.
Is that the one where you're in like it's like you're in the woods or something like that, and it's like going different scenes, and you're like,
oh wait, no, that's the last single. Run to the Money. Yeah. I did that in Vermont.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in Vermont over the summer and just did everything. Like it's probably the lowest budget video that I've done, but it was so cool because I was hands-on more than I've ever been when it comes to doing music videos. You know, and because of COVID, like I didn't have a whole squad of people. It was just myself, the director, and just like us doing whatever we do.
Because I mean, it's a dope concept video. I mean, I like it because I just, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's like, then you got the beat going, and you know what I'm saying? And then you got to check it out,
Have you
DK.
seen
It's awesome.
I haven't seen
All right,
it.
we got to fix
Don't worry,
that.
we're gonna put them on. We're gonna put them on the game. We're gonna put them on. But yeah, I just like that. It's just like really direct and to the point. That video, and I like how, you know what I'm saying, you like it tells a story, you know what I'm saying? Because like we was telling before when we was off camera, I'm like, as you know, Chantae, she has a fan base. The guys love this girl.
And
Love
you know,
this girl.
it's crazy because when I look at my analytics and stuff like behind my Instagram and other platforms, I have a heavy male fan base, but I would love the ladies to like hop on too, you know. So I'm really trying to gear more of what I'm doing towards the women, because I mean, but I like girls too. Like I want girls to like me.
How do you do that? Like, how do you target the woman?
You know, honestly, I don't even know how that works. Right? I feel like as a female artist, men are automatically just going to be attracted to you based on the way you look, right?
Of course.
Women, I guess women, we pay more attention to detail and like the things that we say. So my single that's coming out on the 5th, I think it's more of like a female anthem where women can kind of get into it psychologically and be like, oh, okay, I'm rocking with that.
Okay.
And kind of separate the music from the image, if that makes sense.
I think
Megan Thee Stallion's
they
done
have to
it.
feel like they associate with the person, like they have something in common.
Yeah.
The artist.
As
Makes
opposed to the
sense.
visual,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, but I do think the way you are connecting that I've seen is through your social media posts and, you know, kind of like empowering women.
Yeah.
Because you do talk about that in some of your posts. You know, I be reading.
You do.
But
don't you?
yeah, but I think that's a way that you can like kind of introduce them to you.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they're kind of like rolling. Okay, the music, and you do the sing, and then the modeling thing you just did.
Right.
You know, you can just they'll come slowly but sure.
Yeah,
you know?
I think so. And I'm a girl's girl, so at the end of the day, like you said, I think they'll come around and they'll see like, okay, she's rocking with us. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not just doing it for the dudes. Check me out. Like,
listen, they do that. You don't got to do nothing, and they do that because I've seen it firsthand. Like guys drool over her. Like,
it's happened once or twice.
yeah, I remember. I mean, I'll tell people a quick story. I don't know if you remember this. I remember we was in Tammany Hall one night.
Wow.
Lower East Side.
Yes, I got to think about that.
And and you were just like the star of the show, man. People, you was there, you just chilling at the bar, and me and you were
I
talking,
remember
and
that.
15 to
I-
20 guys are just like,
Oh my God, I remember that.
is it my turn yet? We actually have a picture from that night.
You have that photo?
I have the photo.
You
Yeah,
gotta send me that photo.
yeah, I'll send it to you.
We've been rocking for a minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, like,
Yeah.
to see you from there and to see you still rocking and still,
Mhm.
like, you know what I'm saying, getting yourself together, and you know what I'm saying, like, it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you so much.
So
Yeah.
another thing I want to talk to you about
Mhm.
is you are Jewish.
I am, yeah.
So
I am a Jew.
explain that to the people because they're gonna be like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Head
I
scratcher.
converted like 4 or 5 years ago.
mm-hmm,
And the first question I get, why Judaism?
mm-hmm,
And it's really hard for me to answer a question like that because when it comes to religion, it's such a personal thing. I grew up like a little Catholic, went to Catholic school, and then kind of went into like being Baptist and all
Right.
that. And I just felt kind of detached from it. Like I felt like it was too organized. Like I didn't like religion before I converted. I hated religion. And I moved to Europe when I was living in Ibiza for those 2 years.
right,
And I just kind of took some time out and started reflecting and just reading on different religions. Because for me, still having some type of faith grounds me and makes me accountable in my own life. Because if not, I'm just going to be batshit crazy.
Right.
That's just my personality. So I need somebody to kind of tell me, Chantae, that's not right. Don't do that. You know what I
right,
mean?
Right.
So I just started reading about Judaism and it just like stuck with me and I went for it. I got denied 3 times by the rabbi. I had started my conversion in Miami. When I moved to Miami, I was
okay.
living there for like a year.
What do you mean denied? Like what?
So they deny you 3 times. Anyone that wants to convert, they kind of test like how strong your will is to convert because just like other religions, they'll, hey, come join our faith, you know, like they're always doing it like on the side of the street, like come to Jesus or whatever it is. Jews aren't like that. They're kind of like, you got to come to us. And when you do, we want to know why.
Right.
And we're not going to be very easy. So I literally like had to go and schedule an appointment with one of the rabbis 3 times to kind of like, he was like testing me, you know, was I serious? Because it's a huge thing.
So was it that they just thought that the first 2 times you did it wasn't like you wasn't serious enough, or?
Well, at first they thought that I did it because I was going to marry someone Jewish. And I said, no,
Right.
I'm not even with anybody. So this is just something that I want to do for myself. But they're like, but why? You're already a Black woman in America. You already have enough to deal with. Why do you want to be Jewish too? And I'm like, well, nobody's perfect. That was my answer. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, I like her, you know? And then the 3rd time
Right.
I went and we talked and he was like, all right. He was like, well, come to class. You know, it was like, I think it was a Wednesday and a Friday I would go. He's like, well, come to the class and then we'll see. And I just stayed with it.
So how long did the classes go for?
Well, it took me, it's a very like situational thing. I mean, if you're really on top of it and you have no life, you could do it in, I don't know, I'd say like 6-7 months, you know? It took me 2 years to convert.
Well,
Wow.
they want you to speak like Yiddish and like
Well,
be
Hebrew.
able to read it Hebrew.
They offered a class. I tried to take it. I'm really ambitious, but I was still doing my music and converting, which I have to learn all that stuff and learn Hebrew. I was like, nah, dude, I got to drop one of these. So I dropped Hebrew. So I picked up a lot of things because like I know the prayers and everything by heart, but I need to learn conversational Hebrew. But I can speak Hebrew.
Did you do a bat mitzvah? Did they do that for?
Well,
like,
not for
you have
me
to
because
be-
I wasn't 16, right?
Oh, it's an age. It's like
Yeah,
a
bat mitzvah or
definitive
bar
age
mitzvah is when you're like 16 and you're becoming of age. But they did do like a ceremony for me, like converting, and I had to dunk myself in water. I had to get completely naked, but no one saw me. The rabbis were on the other side of the room, and my mom flew in. I finished my conversion in Chicago, and she flew there, and she was standing with the rabbis on the other side of the room. I dunked myself in the water 3 times, completely submerged, and I spoke a prayer in Hebrew, and then I came out as a Jew. So
Oh, nice.
it was interesting.
So
It was interesting.
did you get any pushback from your family about
No.
you making the choice?
My mom was really supportive. She was actually proud that I finished, you know, because it was really hard being an artist and trying to convert. It's not easy.
Yeah.
You know, it's not easy.
No, I mean, shoot, I give it to you. I couldn't do it, not because I'm just crazy like that. But
There's some crazy Jews though.
oh yeah, trust me.
It's crazy people everywhere.
I have the mother of my 2 kids is half Salvadoran and half Jewish,
Oh wow.
so I know the local and crazy kind
Yeah.
of they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
But so with your music, right? What like I know like give the people like what is your style?
Yeah.
What do you consider yourself?
If I had to, I guess, describe my style, like a mixture of like Janet when she was with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis,
Mm-hmm.
mixed with like a little bit of TLC, mixed with a little bit of Gwen Stefani,
Mhm.
because I got a little rock and roll edge to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like
Yeah.
you're like a hybrid to me. Like
Yeah.
you know, and even the music, even like the music is like
Mhm.
to me, you got like a little rock and then pop.
Yeah.
And then you'll start rhyming or start singing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
always like
Yeah.
it's like, ooh.
I just think I'm doing my own thing, to be honest. Like I'm not really trying to follow anybody's lane. I'm trying to create my own lane. There's enough space out here for everybody. So I'm just doing what feels natural to me and, just having fun. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So you said February 5th is the
Yeah.
is the new single.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the process in bringing this new song out? Like how long did it take you to really get this to scratch to
Mm-hmm.
it's coming out?
Right. I started recording the track, I would say over the summer, like August. And I'm doing everything myself. So I recorded myself, all of my vocal production, everything. I sent it off to get mixed and mastered. I haven't mastered that process yet, but it took a little bit longer because I'm doing everything on my own. But yeah, I mean, a couple months, nothing too crazy. I'm not doing a music video for this song. So, but the next one I am. It's really, I feel like because of COVID, it's really, really hard to bang out videos like that right now, because of the restrictions and shooting and all of that. It's really hard.
They're hard to bang out, but when people, when they make the videos, they take that into account. The viewer takes into account that the artist made this during COVID. So, it's not upheld to like the same standard.
Really? I wondered about that.
Didn't you see the Billie Eilish video? She's just running around a mall that's like
no,
empty, and she wouldn't be able to do that if COVID wasn't going on. So you had to just like use it to your advantage.
Yeah.
Run around Penn Station or something. There's nobody there.
Right.
When does that happen?
Well, I think the next video I'm doing is gonna be dope. Are you guys 420 friendly?
No.
Anybody 420 friendly? No. Okay.
Yeah. Somebody over there.
Well, there's this company called Happy Monkey. I don't
Right.
know if you heard of Happy Monkey. They're here in New York, and they're a cannabis company. And I posted like this little clip of this track that I'm working on. The last post I did, you gotta check it.
Yeah.
One of the producers on the track, he's 11 years old, by the way.
Oh wow.
He's dope as hell. And all these rappers are coming after him right now. So I'm working on some stuff with him. And I posted what we're working, like 14 seconds. And I'm talking about smoking because I like smoke.
Wait, you say he's 11 years old?
He's 11. His name is Evan. Evan with the dope beat. That's his Instagram.
Wow.
Check him. I'm blown away by this kid.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Wow.
He's insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Side note, she definitely blows it down because I saw the Instagram post. She's like,
oh yeah.
She's like was taking it to the face. I was like, yo, here we go.
Yeah. So long story short, Happy Monkey, they want to sponsor the music video for that.
Oh, nice.
And just for me posting, I had a feeling I was like, yo, I think I'm onto something with this track. So I posted it, and they were like, yo, we want in. What can we need this song? What can we do? Can we sponsor the video? So I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh, there you go.
So the next video will probably be 420 friendly.
Oh, nice. But I mean that's a lane you can take because you do modeling stuff. So I guess once people know that you're doing the music stuff, they quick to like, yo, can you do this or can you wear this? And you know what I'm saying? It makes stuff really easy for you. I think like
what type of modeling?
I've done some print work. The last big job that I had, I was the face of Bacardi.
Oh wow.
Yeah, with Swiss Beats.
Okay.
I did this photo back in like 2014 or 15. I was walking in Soho and this photographer, she saw me and she's like, yo, I love your look. Her name is Delphine Diallo and she's very, very well known. We did a photo and come to find out she's friends with Swiss Beats. And he was looking through her stuff and he saw my photo. He's like, yo, who's that girl? She was like, oh, that's Chantae. He was like, I want to use her for my no commission event that I do around the world. And I want to put her face on all the Bacardi stuff because he's partnered with them for no commission. So that was like my last big gig, you know, and I got to meet with him for Art Basel in Miami and hung out with him in Khaled, and like everybody was just crazy. Like it was insane.
Could you ever see yourself going into like hosting? Like
Mhm.
I see a lot of like music artists. Like for some reason, every time I see Young Thug, I'm always like, I think this guy would be a great host for like
Yeah.
a TV show.
Yeah.
Would you ever like
I
consider
would.
going that route? Like
Yeah.
not being strictly music, like
Oh, absolutely. Me, I feel like music is just like the catalyst for other things, you
right,
know? I would love to get into acting. I never acted before, but I feel like I probably could do it,
Mhm.
you know? But yeah, hosting, I definitely would.
Do you,
Definitely.
do you find it hard to make music in New York City? Because I know a lot of
Mhm.
people travel. You said you were going to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people go out to California
Mhm.
for all creative endeavors.
Right.
So is New York a harder circuit to get into, or like
I think I wouldn't say it's necessarily harder. The industry has kind of shifted a little bit. Before it used to be you got to be in New York City, right? If you're an artist, like that's just where it's happening. Then it was Atlanta. Well, then it was LA. Then it was Atlanta. Um, to be honest, I think you can do whatever you want to do from anywhere at this point.
yeah, at this point I think you
Yeah,
can.
especially with COVID too. Like it's really changed how people are trying to do business. And they're not saying like, oh, I don't want to work with you because you're not coming to Atlanta, or you're not coming to LA, you're not serious about your career. No, I can sit in my bedroom and make music as long as my social media game is on point. I can reach whoever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but New York does have a little bit of like an insular type thing going. Like you got to kind of know certain people, but
Yeah, I mean, I found it to be a little bit more closed off than other places. Like, I think by nature, New Yorkers are just kind of like offstandish.
yeah.
You know, we go other places, they're a little bit more like friendly, like inviting. So sometimes that can be hard for people to crack into. You know, I was looking at your Instagram, the Dalmatian jacket,
Yeah.
right? Was that a vest?
Yeah, it's a vest. Yeah.
It's a vest. Who made it?
My boy Twink, who's here in Brooklyn, he's super dope actually.
Okay.
He's a stylist and a designer, and I actually met him on a video shoot for one of my girlfriends who's an artist here in Brooklyn. I don't know if you know Dayburger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my girl. So
Oh, nice.
I was in her last video, and Twink was as well. So it's kind of like a little family, little clique.
So he makes fur or like
Everything is like fur based, but you just got to check his Instagram out. I'll send you his info.
yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, he's really cool.
Yeah, I like his stuff. Well, I like
yeah.
the Dalmatian.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
GK just collects everything. He's a collector.
Okay, well, you got to collect some Twink pieces then.
Take a look at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, this new song, what is the title of the new song?
It's called "I Get It."
I Get It, February 5th.
Yeah.
Is this part of the first single of like you're gonna do an EP? You're gonna do a full album? What's the plan after this?
I'm gonna do an EP. I don't have a set date as of right now, but 2021 for me is gonna be just constantly releasing music. So I'm trying to do a single every month.
Okay.
In a perfect world, I'd like to do a video with that every month, right?
Well,
but if not, every other one. So I'm gonna be dropping a lot of content.
Wow.
A lot of content this year. Yeah.
And I mean, you got to keep the social media sharp.
It's a lot of work.
You know what I'm saying? Razor sharp.
And I got to get on TikTok. Like, that's a whole nother thing. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, even I'm thinking about getting on TikTok.
What are you going to do on TikTok?
You know, exactly.
You say that's the question.
Exactly.
That's what I've said so far. But I'm like, you know what? Polo's in style. Make polo videos. Probably get 1 million followers.
I mean, you just never know. It's such a weird platform. Like, it's friendly for everybody. So you can beat the algorithm in TikTok. But for me, I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? Like, for, what is it, like 15 seconds or something like that?
Well,
30 seconds?
For me, I always felt like the audience was too young. I'm like, I'm not a kid. I'm not going to join TikTok.
Right.
You know? And now I see people getting so many followers so easily.
Yeah.
You know? So I've thought about it. I haven't gone through on it. But
We should all do it together.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's probably be the only way I'll do it because I got Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and I'm good.
It's a lot of work.
And that's enough for me.
Yeah.
I can't even halfway update everything.
Yeah. You need somebody just to do the social media. Like,
yeah, it's a job. You know what I'm saying? I tell people that all the time, especially if you're really using it to push something.
Yeah.
You know, like you're trying to do your music, so your career. So you know what I'm saying? It's a job updating and posting. Like we, you know what I'm saying, we do a podcast. So I have a separate Instagram for the podcast. And then I got my Instagram, and it's just,
It's too much.
it gets maddening. I had to just,
Yeah.
okay, today I'm just going to do this.
Yeah.
And I do this. Then the next day I'll do the next one.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. I don't know why
get it.
it's too much.
I totally get it.
I'm about to quit soon.
No, don't quit. You can't quit. It's like
Nah.
a necessary evil.
Nah, I'm not gonna quit. Not yet. Not yet. But
Have you ever thought about getting somebody to do your social media for you?
I've thought about that. I don't think I'm there just yet. I'm still able to kind of manage, even though it drives me absolutely batshit crazy. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna have to hire somebody at least to, I don't know, just to do the posts, you know, and then I can monitor everything. But like,
yeah,
eventually,
they
soon.
have people, social media managers.
Well,
Yeah.
record labels do all that for you.
Yeah,
right?
no, what they do,
Like-
they give you a social media manager.
Yeah.
And you just give them
The
how it
content.
works. Yeah, you give them the content, and they just post
I
everything.
think they edit too for you.
Yeah, they do everything.
Everything. It's crazy.
They do everything.
Yeah.
Like, you
Gotcha.
know, like for instance, like big music stars, whatever. They don't even touch half of the time they're not on their Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
It's somebody doing it for them. You know what I'm saying?
That makes
Posting.
sense.
They may give them the picture,
Yeah.
and they'll just say, okay, put this and that.
Because there's no way they could manage all of that, like with their schedules
Yeah.
and then creating the content and then sitting there and typing out the captions and hashtag, whatever they're doing. Like, there's no way, you
Right.
know?
I mean, there's a lot of things like
Yeah.
licensing and
Mhm.
have you licensed any of your songs yet, or
As far licensing, no.
like to like
No.
TV shows or
No,
like
I
movies? or
haven't. I
anything?
haven't gotten into that world yet.
I have a friend that's like independent
Okay.
and he makes a lot of money licensing.
Okay.
I'll introduce you to it.
I would love that.
Mhm.
I would
Yeah.
love to just do material just for TV shows. You know, that's a whole separate thing, but I would love to do
Yeah,
that.
there's some people that's all they do.
I would love to do
They
that,
make
even if
music,
it's writing
yeah.
just for somebody else to cover the song for, like, as long as I get the bag and get the check,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can still work on my own stuff.
There
Like,
you go,
I'm cool
look.
with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you got to figure out something to
Yeah.
replace like live shows
Yeah.
and all that. You know,
When-
sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, but that's good. Before COVID, did you perform your stuff live?
I did. I was
Something?
at South by Southwest. I did a
Nice.
show there. But I just came back to New York like a little over a year ago.
Mhm.
So I was like getting back in the studio and I was ramping up to do live, you know? So yeah.
So how'd you like being on stage and stuff like that? Like,
I love it. It's a lot of fun and I get to be this other person, you know?
mm.
So I enjoy it. I
Yeah,
miss
because
it.
I mean, listen, you have the temperament to do it.
Yeah.
I've seen people, because you know I've managed an artist for years, and I've seen people go on stage
Mm.
and like just like, ugh.
like they freeze up.
Exactly, they freeze up. But I know from knowing you
Yeah.
and from the years I've known you, I don't think you have a problem. I just think you probably go out there and you just, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
just
I do.
just knock it out.
Yeah.
You know, but that's probably from your temperament. Everybody
Right.
don't have your temperament, so
That's true.
you know what I'm saying.
You
That's
know,
true, yeah.
I knew this girl who made a song
Mhm.
and it did well. She's short though. She's like 4'11".
Hmm.
She's always worried about being seen on stage, being too short.
Oh my God.
So she would perform on stilts. I'd bring her to these
No.
shows and she would be on a pair of stilts.
What?
And I'd stand in front of her so she could prop herself up. It works. People loved it. People loved
Wow.
it.
What, is she still doing the same thing?
I don't
or-
think she does it anymore. I think it's like
Yeah.
a one-hit type of thing. But while she was doing it, you
She
know,
enjoyed it,
yeah, you
and
should
people-
get some stilts.
I should get some stilts.
Yeah.
I know I'm short, but damn.
She's not that
I'm not that
short.
short. I'm 5'2".
Exactly. That's the perfect height.
I like my height.
No, that's the
personally.
perfect height. I don't, he's on
You
drugs.
get some stilts.
He's on drugs.
Stilts is a good idea.
He's on bloody
I don't think I
drugs.
can balance on stilts. No, I can't do that.
And she practiced in my house. It does take some
Oh
work.
yeah, no, I can't do all that.
No.
No.
It's stilts. I'm
Are
telling
you like? What did you
No.
take before you came in here? What did you
Nothing. It's documented.
one
It's
that's
all out there.
take?
It's all out there. It's been a crazy life for me.
Oh,
Josh, do you
man.
hear this stuff?
Stilts.
This guy said stilts.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna add stilts to my repertoire.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a
and
video.
if I bust my ass, I'm coming after him.
Exactly.
I'm like, this is a terrible idea.
Clobber him right upside the head, like motherfucker.
Terrible
Just
idea.
catch him, block, just clobber him
Yeah,
right upside the head.
It was a good idea. It works for her.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, not for Chantae.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
No.
But so Chantae, so
What's it?
in your
Mm?
how much longer you think we have with this COVID situation? In your
Oh my
opinion?
God, how much longer?
Yeah.
They're saying like spring that things could kind of. I mean, I don't know what normal is anymore, to be honest. Because this
Well,
whole year
yeah.
has just been like my mind is blown.
Right.
I think we're probably gonna be wearing masks for a while.
I think so too. I think the
Yeah.
mask thing is the new norm.
The rest of our lives.
Yeah, I mean because
Sucks.
the problem is there's so many different strains of
Mhm.
COVID starting to
Yeah.
pop up. It's like we're gonna have to get like I know like in Japan and you know other countries like that they've been wearing masks.
Right. In China.
Yeah, been wearing
That's the
masks.
norm.
So I think we're just gonna it's gonna be like you said it's gonna be the norm. Everybody's gonna have to wear masks. You know.
I'm coming out with some merch too, and I think I'm gonna do masks.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like your mask.
Oh, thank you. This mask is from my homegirl, Nez York City,
It's
from
dope.
LA. She has a new brand. Shout out to Nez on
Okay.
Instagram, Nez York City.
Love it.
Get your mask. But
I'm gonna get one.
you need to. And that's
Yeah.
what we was gonna say.
hmm
Merch, you need to really get
Yeah.
on that because you already have a look.
hmm Thank
so
you.
anything you put on,
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, oh, what is that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm telling you. You know, and trust me, people done told me for years, yo, Chantae, oh my God, Chantae, oh my God. Because I remember you had the mohawk hairstyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you was moving and shaking out in the
I
streets.
was.
Boy.
I was. Yeah.
And that's what I used to hear. I used to hear like, yo, her look, like, oh my gosh, she got it. And that's what fashion people say. They be like, oh,
Yeah.
she got a look.
Yeah.
And I be like, yeah, no, she's doing it. You know?
Yeah.
Would you do like traditional merch, or would it be like a
Yeah.
clothing line, or like?
So I got a call from this company, and they partner with some of the top street artists in the world.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do like a limited collection.
Nice, like a capsule.
Yeah. But I don't want to do t-shirts or like, I mean, I could do t-shirts, but I kind of want to do something a little different. That's like,
Mhm.
oh, of course I'm gonna do masks because we all need them, right? That's
Mhm.
just an easy sell.
Mhm.
But I'm thinking of something else to do that's, a little creative, but a necessity. So I'm gonna have some calls this week and try to figure out what that is.
It could be stilts.
Oh my God,
Oh
him
my
with the
God.
stilts.
He's on drugs. Sorry.
He's gonna make me get a pair of stilts.
No, he's
I'm
on
And then I'm gonna
drugs.
come
joking,
over
I'm
here like, yo,
joking.
where's he at with my stilts?
Exactly. He's on drugs. Don't listen to him, please.
Can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your brain on drugs.
Right.
Yeah.
What was that MTV commercial? That was an MTV commercial.
Yeah, this is your brain on
When the guy
drugs.
sunk into the couch. That
Yep.
was funny.
But nah, you should definitely do
Yeah,
merch.
I think
Definitely.
so.
Don't miss the boat on that because you already got the following, the social media
Thank
following.
you.
And
Yeah.
that's one of the hardest parts to get. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that, I'm telling you, off to the races because you can put out
Mhm.
a fucking piece of paper, have
Mhm.
your name on it. One person like it, post it, they buy it,
Yeah.
post it up. Oh, look. And then
That's
next thing you know,
true.
you got 10, 20 sales. Like, what
Right.
the hell? Like, no.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You definitely gotta, because like you said, during COVID, you gotta kind of think outside the box and
Mhm.
kind of like, okay, well, what can give me this flow of income? If I
Right.
can't, if I'm not getting it from here, I gotta
Yeah.
get it from here.
Yeah, I have to.
You know,
Yeah.
and you're already a hustler, so you
Always.
got that
Always been a
mentality.
hustler.
You know what I'm saying? You've always been a
Yes.
hustler, so
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
Who's doing the art direction on this stuff? Is it you or you?
That
like-
was me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm into some weird
Yeah,
stuff,
she's
man.
talented. Man. I told you, she's talented, man.
I was like, I want to tie myself up and then like mask and everything. Yeah. I love art, I love things that are different and like
Right.
cutting edge. And I have like a dark side to me too. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I had this like, remember Jinkos?
hmm
I used to wear
Yeah,
Jinkos. And I used to
Jinko.
have the chain and like,
Oh.
I was kind of, what was it, like a goth kid,
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to incorporate that too into my brand, like a little bit of dark edge, vampire type stuff.
So you're saying that you're gonna make like some golf inspired stuff, some golf inspired stuff?
Yeah, probably.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that on you.
Yeah.
Well, I can see anything on you because I seen you out there in masses doing your
Yeah.
thing. So
Yeah.
You just put your mind to it.
Do you like the Chromag stuff? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Chromag.
It's a brand that's kind of
I don't
like in
know.
that lane of like
I know
gothy.
Chromat.
No, it's Chromag. It's like
No,
it's
I
a
think I
clothing
know.
brand.
No.
I think it's named after a band. You
Okay.
check it out.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I think you might be into it.
Yeah, definitely check that out.
You can pull it up
Or
on
send
your
me that
on
on
your
my
phone.
Instagram.
Pull it up on your phone and show her.
I remember Chromat though. That was a brand like a couple years ago. Yeah.
So what are your what are like some of your favorite brands that you? What are your go tos now?
You know what? To be honest with you, I'm not like a brand type chick. I just like whatever I like. I'm definitely not into brands like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll go to a vintage shop and buy pieces that I like that are dope.
That's dope.
Yeah, yeah.
See, my thing is
I
like
like some designers, but nothing like
nothing crazy, right?
Yeah.
And see, my thing is I wear free clothes. So
What
if
do
you
you
want to
mean?
give it to me free,
Oh yeah.
I'll wear it.
He's rocking it. You're
I
rocking
rock it.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I mean, I've bought clothes for the
Mhm.
better part of my whole life, but when you start to get stuff for free,
Right? It's hard to go back, right?
hey, you just as long as it looks good,
Yeah.
smells good, colors all right.
That's something that's been happening with me recently. I'm
Yeah.
starting to get a lot of shipments and people sending me stuff.
Right,
Like
I'm
I've got
telling you.
3 packages coming and I'm like, ooh, I can't wait.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
now, I like to invest in stocks and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
now, guess what? That's more money I get to invest in my stocks.
You got some GameStop?
Is it? Oh no.
Ah, you
let
didn't do
me
that?
tell you about it. Okay, let's real quick. Let's segue to
That's
the stock
insane.
part of this conversation. So, when GameStop before it blew up,
Yeah.
because I do, you know what I'm saying, I do a lot of stock stuff.
Mhm.
I was talking to one of my homegirls,
Mm.
and she's a video game head. She's like, you know what, John, I'm gonna buy some GameStop because
Wow.
people are playing video games during COVID-19, and I'm gonna buy some GameStop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at her. I'm like, I don't know, because I got a PS3, PS4.
Yeah.
Them things is sitting. I ain't picked them shits up in a while, and so to make a long story short, she goes, John,
Mhm.
did you see the news? She kicked off and made mad money off of her. I think she had maybe 10, 11 shares.
Wow, she did good.
She did good. I mean, that's all you needed.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people that bought hundreds of shares.
Oh my gosh.
But what I'm saying is that, yes, I missed the boat.
we all
I
missed
did
the
not
boat.
get none.
Yeah.
Now I look at it, it's like a $200 stock.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, it's too late to jump in now because now it's too much money.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about she jumped in, it was like maybe $12, $13.
Whoa.
And she's telling me about it. And I remember it. I'm just like, yo,
That's crazy.
you see how crazy it is? But I did jump on AMC and I'm just waiting for it to pop.
I just had this conversation with my mother yesterday
Yes.
because I called her and my mom lives in Atlanta. So,
Yeah.
through COVID, I haven't seen her in like almost a year.
Mhm.
And I call her every day and I was like, hey, how you doing? She's like, man, I got the blues. I was like, what's wrong with you? She's like, man, I'm sick over this GameStop crap because somebody tipped me off and told me they offered her $97
Yeah.
for the share and
Yeah.
she didn't do it because she
Oh,
was like
gosh.
busy and she buys stocks all the time.
Right.
So she was like sick, but she was like, yeah, but there's also talks of AMC and everything. I'm like, should I get some AMC stock
I jumped
right
on
now?
it. I jumped
Okay.
on it.
They're talking
I have a
about-
Robinhood account already.
I
Like
jumped on it.
I'm doing that. Also, I don't know if you've looked into electrical car charging stations.
Yeah.
That's one to look into.
Uh-huh.
And cannabis.
Yeah,
Cannabis company.
cannabis I was already into.
Okay.
I got different companies. But I know BlackBerry was one. Bed Bath
Okay.
Beyond was another one. This thing called Plug Power.
Mm.
That was another one. Yeah, I had the whole list. I mean, I'll send it to you. I'll just text you.
Yeah,
I had the whole list of these stocks that are just acting crazy.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, I totally missed the boat.
I'm
And
getting some AMC stocks.
Do,
as soon as I
do
leave
either
here.
you follow?
Yeah,
Do either you
definitely.
use Telegram?
I do.
Do you use? Do you follow this the Wall Street Bets thing on Telegram?
No, can you join me into the group?
Don't know if I can send an invite, but I will try.
Okay.
But yeah, I watched this, and it's like a chat room, and they just talk about what they're doing. Right here, what is it? They're talking about silver. They want to do silver, and then what was the other stock they were talking about? Oh, Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Dogecoin, but
Oh,
I
wow.
couldn't.
because all this stuff
Yeah.
actually jumped off from Reddit.
Right.
They have a Reddit little chat group or whatever.
Yeah, this is the
Oh
Reddit
yeah,
group.
that's it.
Oh, that's
yeah,
the
that's
Reddit
it.
group?
But
That's
it's on
it. Yeah.
Telegram.
How did
Yeah.
you get into that? You just go on Reddit? or-
Someone sent me an invite,
I need an
and
invite for that.
then I tried to invite someone else, and they were like, "No."
What?
Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah,
man.
basically it started from these people on Reddit talking about, oh, this stock is being undervalued,
Wow.
and they basically ran it up.
Yeah.
So,
Robinhood is pissed.
well, Robinhood actually, I don't know if you heard this, but Robinhood blocked people from getting AMC and GameStop.
Yeah, that's illegal. Though.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I use what's the one I use? It'll come
Oh,
to
there's
me.
another
E-Trade.
one.
I use
Yeah,
E-Trade,
E-Trade.
and it was no they didn't block me. I just went and bought them, and
Really?
you know.
So maybe I need to create an E-Trade account in order to get the AMC.
For me, I think E-Trade is very, if you're into brokerage accounts and you're into investing like weekly, E-Trade for me is good because every stock is available.
Okay.
And basically you just connect it to your account,
Okay.
put the money in, boom, the money becomes available as soon as it hits the account. And then you can buy what you want to buy.
Okay. That's cool.
So it's like quick.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna sell, you sell, and actually they don't charge fee to buy the stock.
Oh, really?
The only stocks they charge you for is like internationals and stuff that's not in America. They charge you $6.95.
Right, because of the conversion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
makes sense. Yeah.
So the brand I was thinking about is actually called 93 Punks,
No, I don't know that.
and apparently it's like Vic Mensa's brand.
Really?
Remember you sent me to a party in like Delancey
Yeah.
at that club down there by the Williamsburg Bridge. Oh,
I
I
forgot the
forget
name
the
of it.
name of the club,
Yeah.
but that's what it was for. It's for
Can
the
you send me that
opening.
on IG?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean you can
DM
take
me
a look
then.
at it now. I think that like it might be up your alley.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I love leather and all that. Yeah, this is dope. I love
Yeah,
it.
you
93
should.
Punks.
You should reach out to them,
Okay.
or if they hear it, reach out to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Be a
like
dope
it too.
collaboration.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see you collab. Eventually, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it just takes time. Collaborations and stuff.
Mm.
When you least expect it. You see how like even with the cannabis companies, see when you least expect it, somebody's gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I saw this or
That's
I heard this.
true. Just gotta
You
be
wanna
ready.
do this?" I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You know,
I stay ready, though, so just waiting.
Another thing I want to talk about real quick is don't you miss New York City nightlife?
Oh, my God. When it's time to party, I'm going to go nuts.
You know what I'm saying? Don't you miss like going to like a
Oh.
bar or going to a
I done told my
club?
boyfriend, I was like, don't be mad at me when the club's open.
Exactly.
I love you, but it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
miss it.
tell
Yeah.
people it's like, but from what I hear, they
Yeah.
said different states are actually the club scene is back.
Atlanta is already like, I don't know if it's legal, but on my feed, all my people that are down there doing live shows,
Yeah.
but people aren't wearing masks and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, they
and I-
wildin'.
But I'm like, I don't understand this.
Nothing
Like,
really changed down south. Like
yeah, that's the problem.
nothing really changed down there. And
Yeah.
I was watching a live stream yesterday. Somebody was like streaming a rave, and they were in Washington D.C. or Maryland or something.
Just
So it just
partying.
depends on where you are, you
Mhm.
know, and it's gonna be a huge party once things kind of get back to
Yeah.
normal, even if we gotta wear masks or whatever. But you're only invited if you're still alive.
or if you have the vaccine.
Well, you still
Yeah.
be
Which I don't
alive
know
at
if
that
I'm
point.
taking that.
Yes, yeah. Oh yeah. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what you think about the vaccine,
Well,
and are you gonna take it?
I'm not taking it right now, but I'm doing everything I need to do to stay safe. I'm not really going out much. But I'm just not trying to be anybody's guinea pig right now. And then I think a doctor, one of the doctors just died. Like he was healthy in
Mhm.
Florida and he died 2 weeks after.
They said Hank Aaron too.
He
that-
died, yeah. And then a kid, well, no, this kid actually caught COVID and then passed
Well,
in Texas.
wait,
yeah,
did Hank Aaron have COVID?
he
No,
no, he
got-
Or
got
he-
the vaccine.
He got the vaccine.
Oh,
and
you
then
know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
the baseball
died.
player.
Mhm.
He died from the vaccine.
That's
Yeah,
what that's
like,
what they.
I'm
It's
good.
not official. They didn't say it like that,
He was
but it's
healthy, though.
heavily insinuated.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I didn't hear that, but I
Yeah.
heard he passed, but I didn't hear the cause of death.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Normally, there's a cause. Someone as famous as him, there should be a cause of death
Right.
the second it comes out.
Are you taking it?
Well, okay. So here's my thing. So I get tested every month.
Okay.
I was talking to my friend. Shout out to Just Blaze. He was telling me I should get tested every 2 weeks.
Mm.
But for now, I get tested every month. What I said I was going to do is that before I do take the vaccine, because I am up for it, is I'm gonna go to my doctor, and I need to know exactly what's in the vaccine. So if I'm gonna have an allergic reaction or something like that, I know, and I'm gonna make the decision from there. I'm gonna let my doctor, take the reins. And, and if he says okay, cool, because I've never caught the flu.
Neither have I.
You know what I'm saying? And I've never taken those flu shots and everything because the doctor said don't, because he's like, you never took it. And if you're going to put the flu in your body, your body may, may have a problem with it.
Right.
So, yeah, I just think I think with the vaccine and stuff, it just has to be a case by case basis. Like, it may be good for him, but it may not be good for me. It may not be good for you.
Right.
But if I get that information that, okay, well, you know what, you're good, take it. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
But I want to do it educated taking it, not just take it because, okay, everybody's taking it.
Well, they're saying that the new strains, the variants,
they're stronger than the vaccine.
Yeah, they're saying that it cuts the percentage of it working like in 50%. So it's only 50%. So I mean, I don't even think the vaccine matters. But I mean, I take it. I mean, it doesn't really scare me. But you know,
there's also this stigma. I was watching Bill Maher. Do you watch the Bill Maher show on HBO?
Definitely.
Yeah. So I was watching the one from last Friday, and he had these two scientists on the show, and they were saying how there's also like this stigma that's starting to come about with people that aren't deciding to take it and just waiting for everyone else to take it, and then kind of like freeload off of the fact that, hey, I don't have it, and I'm going to be safe because you took the vaccine, and I'm just going to ride out like that. So I'm like, oh, that's actually a good. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know.
People are already doing that with masks. They're like, there's people out there, they don't wear a mask because they're like, everyone else is wearing it.
Yeah, but I don't agree with that, though, because
I don't agree with that either.
That's crazy.
It is selfish, it's all selfish.
Yeah. And I just think people are not patient. People just want stuff to be normal, like tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're not in that time. Like, for me, for instance, I haven't seen my daughter. My daughter lives in Florida. I haven't seen her.
Wow. This entire time?
Yeah, this entire. I saw her in February.
Oh my God!
February, and then that was it. And then COVID hit. Boom. My two kids, my two kids, my two teenage boys. I haven't seen them since COVID.
That's hard.
And they're in New York.
That's
really
hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are they like upstate or in the city?
No. They're in Borough Park.
But you're just like.
But it's just that COVID is so, like, you can't take no chances.
Yeah, I agree.
And I know, what they got going on in their house. I don't want to be the agent. Like, I know that I'm clean and I don't have it right now, but I don't want to be the one to be like, okay, I come in there, I contaminate the whatever they got going on.
And it happens,
And now they got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have an older son. He's 23-year-old. He actually moved to Atlanta a week ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
is he being safe?
Yeah, he's good. He's good. But I've seen him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Last thing, where are you from originally?
I'm from the Bronx.
You're from the Bronx.
Yeah.
The boogie down.
Yeah.
Josh is
You from the Bronx?
You know what I'm saying? Okay. You need to get over in the Bronx. Come live in Brooklyn.
Man, I haven't been in Brooklyn in a minute. Like, I took the train.
I know, you was bugging out. She was like, texting
hell?
me like, yo, this train.
I was like, this is a journey.
Like,
so I was like, I gotta stop and get a drink. I can't after that.
I mean, I'm usually at the upper west side on like in the 80s, 70s, and the 80s.
Yeah, I'm over there, like in that area.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's nice over there. I mean, now because of COVID, it's like kind of like, there's still people out there. But
yeah, it was wild for a minute though, because they put like all the homeless shelters there, and it was really
that was on the news.
That was on the Upper West Side.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. Like people sleep like just not even normal New York homeless. You know what I'm saying? Like you see it every now and again, but it was like a lot.
Yeah, they were all
it was a lot.
They're trying to move them down to Wall Street because.
Well, they moved them from there. So where are they now?
I think down on Wall Street.
Wow,
because Wall Street's
crazy.
like dead at night. So it's like.
I mean, I feel bad for those people, but it's like, what do you do with COVID in that situation? Like.
Oh, there's no right answer for that.
Yeah.
It's so delicate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Yes, I think the city needs to do a better job with the less fortunate, because I see a lot of people on the train sleeping, and I think it's getting bad. They have to
A
find
lot of people.
Yeah, they have to find some, and as it gets colder, it gets dangerous for these people.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. I just think that the city needs to do a better job with that, because we're gonna start seeing dead bodies down there, especially when it starts to get 10 and 15 degrees, and you know.
That's true.
You know, just putting it out there. Just putting it out there.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
we're gonna wrap this up.
Cool.
You know, we've been here for a while.
Good
So
conversation.
Chantae, so February 5th.
February 5th, my new single "I Get It" drops
On
all the major platforms: Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Deezer. Yeah.
iTunes.
Yeah.
Okay.
iTunes. Yeah.
And
I'm putting out a lyric video too on my YouTube, so that'll be up as well.
Nice, okay.
I like the lyric videos. You know,
It's
I
a new
think.
thing. Yeah.
I mean, the first one I seen was 50 Cent when he did it with remix for with CeeLo for Crazy, I think,
Okay.
or no, one of his songs, and I like that version a lot. And the lyric video was really good. Yeah, I think people like them.
They do. Yeah.
No, that's smart. That's
Yeah.
smart. And where can they find you online if they want to find you?
My website, Chantae Vetrice. Also, all of my socials are Chantae Vetrice, so I'm pretty easy to find. Instagram, Twitter. I have a TikTok, but I'm not really on it.
It's
Not yet.
in progress.
It is definitely work in progress. Yeah.
GK,
Yeah,
This guy's too
You
cool,
know,
man.
where can they
don't-
find you?
like I realized that I can't announce it right now
All right.
because I'll break a non-disclosure agreement.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh God.
So-
Break that NDA.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me talk to him, and then next week, or whenever we take.
So you basically lied and said you were going to have something for us.
For legal reasons.
For legal reasons, he's not going to say it. Jesus
funny.
Christ. This guy, where did I find this guy?
It's funny.
Jesus Christ. But anyway, Polo Parazzo on Instagram. The Super P Podcast is on Facebook, is on Instagram. Yes, Double J Vintage is the store. Thank you for all the people that have been buying stuff from my online store. I'll be posting more stuff. Buy it all up. Yes, thank you, Chantae, for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll have you on again anytime you want to come through. You want to come to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Hopefully the train's running a little bit better.
Nah, it's all good.
Yes, and her single comes out February 5th, guys. So I need you guys to support it. I need you guys to repost it,
Yes.
buy it,
All that.
and then some.
Please, you
You
guys.
And we'll be back in a couple of weeks because we won't be recording because February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Why you
For
gotta
you
say
lovers.
it like that?
For you lovers. But
You guys don't like Valentine's Day. Dudes don't like
Valentine's,
Valentine's Day. He's
listen.
shaking his head like, nope.
Valentine's
much
is
pressure.
for the young lady in your life. It's not for the dudes.
It is for the dudes
No,
when she comes out
I
wearing
don't
that
think so.
bomb ass lingerie.
No, because you're just
Oh
gonna,
my God.
you're just gonna take it to task. You're just gonna do what you gotta do, and it's gonna be in the night. But it's for you guys. No, I'm saying it's cool. You guys have holidays, and that's your holiday.
That's true.
So, like I say, wash your hands, social distance, wear your mask. Yes, COVID is real, guys. I have family members that are dealing with COVID right now. So I just want you guys to, take care, get tested whenever you can. And just do your thing out there, guys. And we're gonna be back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Super P Podcast. Ciao.
That was good.
Yeah,
That was fun.
it's always fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, I think we covered all around the globe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Topic-wise, it's
Yeah,
good.
I had to